Welcome to the Hockey One Weekly Wrap. Thanks to JDH, supporting Australian hockey from grassroots to grandstands. My name is Liam Ellison, and joined alongside me, former hockey Roo Renee Cusick, to go through all things round 7 and wrap up the end of the home and away season. Renee,
what a season it was. We had so many highlights. We've got so many highlights to cover. We have been so impressed with these athletes.
Round 7 was highlight packed, that's for sure, and it all kicked off on Friday night at HC Melbourne.
Yeah, so we got some of our players back. HC Melbourne, they have such a good camaraderie amongst these guys, and we saw them just pull together their strike power, taking out Canberra Chill.
They had to win to book their place in the 4, and they did just that, 4-2.
Yeah, there's nothing like pressure to make you perform sometimes, and there was a lot of pressure on these guys. They had to win that game, you're right, and they did. They delivered in front of a home crowd.
And of course, the Saturday night New South Wales Pride at Sydney Olympic Park. Wow, this was a goal fest.
Oh, this was the most impressive performance of strike power that I've seen in a long time. I mean, just look at those goals. So hard to defend, and really just highlights the talent we have here on our shores.
Yeah, Blake Govers, Tom Craig getting on to some of the greatest goals we've seen this season in the JDH Hockey One. The Adelaide Fire, though, they did put 3 past the Pride.
They did. And they're a team that kind of really chips away and claws away, with some of their more junior players really getting those goals in. We just saw so much in that game. I was left gobsmacked.
And then on the Sunday, it was the Blaze and the Thundersticks. It was Perth. It was their turn to try and win and make their way into the 4, but the Blaze, gee, they're good.
Oh, the Blaze are impressive. They've got that strike power. We saw a welcome back of some of their players who made a big impression on this centre stage. And Perth, they're impressive themselves. Like, they have a really good team, but I feel like it just took a bit of time before the engine got started with this crew, and they just ran out of time.
Yeah, they sure did, so they won't be there next weekend in the finals main event. Brisbane, though, certainly will be in second position, and this was a great assist from Jake Wetton.
Yeah, they are so dynamic through their forwards and midfield. Their defence set them up, and they just turn it on and, dare I say, blaze away.
This is how the ladder sits as well at the end of round 7. Top 4 locked in.
Top 4 locked in. We're going to see the talent of New South Wales Pride. Their forwards are so impressive, but across the board, they just have the X factor. Not to take away from Brisbane Blaze, we just saw their performance today. They are dynamic. They are going to cause trouble. HC Melbourne, we've got amazing short corners there. Damon Steffens is able to flick bombs, as is a lot of talent out there. But they're really good, and they're not going to give up or go away. Neither are the Tassie Tigers.
Yeah, they had a nervous wait, didn't they? Obviously not playing this week with the bye, but they will be there. And here is how the finals are all set up as well, kicking off 12:30 p.m. on Saturday.
Yeah, that's right. So we're going to have a big spectacular on semi-final 1, 12:30. So fire up the barbecues, log on to 7 Plus app, because we've got a big game. Tassie Tigers, they've had an extra rest, and they're going to fly in ready to go.
And of course, tickets still available as well on the Hockey One website, and the women's competition as well. It was the Chill who got the job done in Parkville on Friday.
Yeah, the Chill really brought it to Hockey Club Melbourne on Friday night. So unfortunately, Hockey Club Melbourne down 2-1 to the Chill, and the Chill are impressive. They're really going to cause some trouble as well themselves. They're going to really bring it this week in front of a home crowd. Big numbers, lots of excitement, lots of talent with this crew.
Yeah, how good. Very exciting for the Canberra Chill. They've got so many fans there that have been turning up at the National Hockey Centre, and they will have a home event in Canberra. And of course, Hockey Club Melbourne missing some really talented athletes, we know, to the Gillaroos in Chile.
Yeah, but so is every team now. So we can just run through this New South Wales Pride. They are impressive. They also have this strike power and the dynamic team. Adelaide Fire just couldn't quite kind of pinch it from them. And you can see the defence, like, look at this dynamic attack, just missing. We're going to have a big game when we see these girls line up to play.
This is a fascinating game because New South Wales absolutely dominated in so many facets, but just could not convert until finally in the 3rd they got there.
Yeah, then they opened the floodgates, didn't they? So we're seeing here, Micah, she's back from a knee kind of replacement here. But this is what I think with New South Wales. They're going to refine, and they're going to look at their tape, and they're going to come out and really push. Same with these girls. We just saw a preview of the game that we're going to see next week. These girls are going to take this away, do their homework, and they're going to expose any weakness or crack that they saw in each other's attacks or defences.
It could have easily been double figures for the Brisbane Blaze. I mean, Lizzie Dogood, she saved 4 conversion attempts.
Oh, she was everywhere when she was bouncing on her toes. She was really putting them under pressure in those one-on-ones. And same with, we saw Squid. She was also kind of Squib there, defending really well. Look at the opportunities they create. So we know Perth can finish. Like, we know if they get given those opportunities. It's going to be a big game between Brisbane Blaze and Perth Thundersticks next week.
And that win, it secures top spot for the Brisbane Blaze. This is how the ladder shapes up at the end of the home and away season.
Yeah, so we're going to see another rematch here of what we just saw, but we're going to take that to the next level. Like, there's something to play for now, a spot in the finals. But New South Wales Pride and Canberra Chill in front of Canberra's home crowd. New South Wales Pride better start, really considering their opponents, because Canberra Chill are going to bring it.
A really even top four, which is just so exciting as well for the finals. And this is how it shapes on up. Of course, kicking off on Saturday with the semi-finals and then medal matches on the Sunday. It'll be the Blaze and the Thundersticks to start us off.
Yeah, so what a game to start off. We're going to really ramp it up and turn it on with these girls, and they are going to do their homework, as I said, and they're going to absolutely understand each other's plays and weaknesses. We're going to see a completely different game, so that's going to be really exciting.
The One Hockey Cup, it was drama on the Sunday because the Pride put some goals away on the Saturday night against the Fire. They had themselves 7 goals up with goal difference, and then the Blaze tied it up, and in the end it is goals 4, which means the Blaze win the inaugural One Hockey Cup, Renee.
Yeah, so we took that one down to the wire, didn't we? The last game of the round, we took it down to the wire. New South Wales Pride had 2 hands, you could say, on that cup, and Brisbane Blaze just said, no thanks, we're going to take that one home. So congratulations to Brisbane Blaze. What an impeccable performance by that unit.
It certainly was well won by them and well deserved for the Brisbane Blaze, and that will wrap it up as well for your weekly wrap. For round 7, home and away series is done. Can you believe it, Renee Cusick?
I can't believe it went so fast. I'm going to miss it. But we do have some exciting rounds to come, and I'm getting prepared for these big games. If this is where the players are sitting with their talent, we're going to put them in kind of to these games that they want so desperately to win. We're going to see some big ball busters.
We certainly are. It's going to be 2 massive games on the Saturday, the semis, and then medals games on the Sunday as well. Of course, all thanks to JDH supporting Australian hockey from grassroots to grandstands. Renee Cusick, thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks, Liam. It's been a pleasure. I've had so much fun.
We'll see you next week.